There have been quite a few developments related to vaccine mandates in Arizona. There were changes in the status of state laws. The Biden administration had some setbacks in trying to set OSHA rules for private companies, and new federal contracts that are either first entered or renewed since October have vaccine mandate terms. I'm going to summarize all of this with a perspective on how it impacts workers, particularly government workers in Arizona. I'm Steve Serbalik, and I'm a panel attorney with ASCOPS. First, situations with vaccine mandates are changing rapidly. This analysis is current as of November 14th, 2021. Second, I'm providing a topic summary, not a legal analysis, nor my personal opinions on vaccine mandates. So with that, here's the updated information. The Arizona legislature tried to address some issues with vaccine mandates last legislative session, but some of the language related to vaccines and exemption requests were inserted into what are known as budget reconciliation bills. This proved to be a problem, as Arizona's constitution has restrictions onto how legislation must pass. Specifically, bills generally need to have a title that describes what the bill is, and with limited exceptions, bills need to have a single subject. The Arizona School Boards Association challenged some of the COVID language in a budget reconciliation bill, and the Superior Court found that the legislature violated the Constitution by including language in a budget reconciliation bill. The Arizona Supreme Court accepted the case, heard it in an expedited basis, and upheld the Superior Court. This means that all of the language passed in other budget reconciliation bills is now in doubt, so some government entities in Arizona are proceeding with vaccine mandates. Additionally, since October, the federal government has been slipping language into contracts with government agencies that mandate everyone receiving federal money may have to implement a vaccine mandate, with permissible exceptions for medical or religious exemptions. More on that later. Lots of government entities sign contracts with the feds, which touch on everything from security contracts to airport facilities operations and much more. So this can impact entities with federal contracts that are up for renewal. Finally, there's the OSHA mandate. This one is least impactful on Arizona government employees. First off, OSHA rules generally don't apply to local government entities. Second, here in Arizona, OSHA rules don't apply at all. Arizona runs its own OSHA-type system, and while technically Arizona is required to have standards that are at least as effective as federal OSHA standards, I find it unlikely that Arizona's OSHA equivalent program would implement a vaccine mandate. Finally, on that topic, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals placed a hold on the OSHA vaccine mandate, saying OSHA went well beyond its authority in trying to issue this emergency measure. Ultimately, this will later be settled in court, but for now, the OSHA rule doesn't apply to police officers in Arizona regardless. With all of that said, government entities and private employers are choosing to implement vaccine mandates, and there isn't a lot of clear authority preventing them from doing so right now. If you have a medical reason to not get vaccinated, or if you have a sincerely held moral or religious objection to the COVID vaccine, I recommend that you apply for an exemption. Do not, however, apply on your own. If you're seeking an exemption, it needs to be an individual request, not something that you see from the internet or get from a widely used source. Copy and paste exemption requests are a terrible idea, as is simply refusing to provide information if your employer asks for it. If you're an ASCOPS member, reach out to ASCOPS before submitting any exemption requests. Lawyers like me can help you articulate your exemption in a way that will greatly increase your chance of success. If you have any questions on this topic, please leave them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like this video so that others will see it as well. And stay safe out there.